So we are now officially, because it is after 12 on Monday, we are now officially 5 days out from my Jacksonville 21 Pilots concert. And I don't think it's hit yet. I don't think it's fully set in how close it is. I'm sure that'll happen. Maybe Wednesday night, Thursday. I think definitely by Thursday I'm gonna be a wreck about it. But yeah, I decided that I wanted to videotape this one. I wanted to have this experience completely documented, not just Jacksonville, but Orlando as well. Because I want to make this the best. I need to make this experience the best one. I have to do it right this time. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I need this one to be perfect. And I know that it can't be perfect. I'm not crazy. But as perfect as it can be for a concert experience, I need it to be that perfect, if that makes any sense. The reasoning behind me needing to make this experience the best one is that when I went to go see them in 2016 for the Emotional Roadshow in Orlando, it was one of the worst days of 2016. And considering how 2016 was just a year of bad days that never seemed to stop, with the exception of March 18th, it was just it was the worst. And it was the worst timing, and it was just horrible. So while I made the best of that experience that I could, and I still enjoyed it, I enjoyed being there, I enjoyed being in the moment, the whole time in the back of my head, I was just thinking about what had happened and what was going to happen now that that thing had happened, and I just couldn't fully enjoy it. I did enjoy it, but not as much as I could have, as much as I was supposed to. And then just everything after that was just this, it was just the spiral of absolute awful. So I am bound and determined this time to make sure that this is as perfect as it can be, that it goes off with as few hitches and as tiny hitches as possible. It's just really important to me. This is my favorite band of all time. They have saved my life twice, and I want to be able to see them and just be overwhelmingly happy and grateful and just love what they're doing and appreciate what they're doing and appreciate what they've done for me and what they do for so many other people. I just want that to be what I'm thinking of when I'm at these concerts, not all of the horrible things that are happening. I just want to be happy. I just want this to be an amazing experience. And I am going whole 10 yards to make it amazing, to the point where I am seeing them twice in a weekend. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, guys, it is officially the night before. It is Thursday night. It's happening tomorrow. I am currently taping my boots. I'm currently taping my boots. And then, everything else has to wait for tomorrow. I'm not gonna, tape my pants or anything until tomorrow, because I know it's just gonna get messed up. I might tape my jacket tonight. Tonight. I will show you guys everything that I'm going to be wearing tomorrow before we go. But it, started to settle in this morning that it's tomorrow. But I told myself, hey, you got stuff you got to do today. You got people you got to see. You can't be doing this right now. Because if you start thinking about it, you're going to start crying, and then you're not going to get anything done. So just don't do it. So we were doing well with that for a while. I did the things I need to do. I went to go see the people that I need to see. And while I was still seeing the people that I needed to see, I logged on to Twitter real quick. And I kept seeing statuses from people being like, oh, Dan, you know, with watery eye emoji, or Dan with like a heart emoji. And I was like, what the fuck happened to Dan? Like, what happened to Dan? What happened? So then I looked on Dan's profile and I saw the title of the video. And I lost all of my shit. The person that I was with was like, what the fuck just happened? She totally fucking paused the movie we were watching and was like, what the fuck just happened? So I was like, oh god, oh god. So I had to wait like an hour and a half until I went home to watch it, because I was like, first of all, like, I can't watch it with her because she has like no idea who this is, so she like won't care really. And then also I knew, like, I'm gonna be a fucking mess. Like, I'm gonna be a fucking mess when I watch this. Like, this is gonna be ugly crying. So finally I got home, watched it the first thing. I cried the whole time. I'm talking about the whole time. Like, there are people on Twitter who are like, oh, I was crying from like halfway to the end. No. The whole time. Crying the whole time. And I was just a wreck the whole time. It was so heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking and so beautiful at the same time. He is just so on top of it all. Like, he really is. And it's such an amazing video and talks about such amazing, important things. And that video is going to save kids' lives. I am beyond so fucking proud of him. And I am so happy for him. What he did today was incredible. Like, absolutely incredible. And I know this has absolutely nothing to do with 21 Pilots or this concert. It's just, I wanted this to be documented. Like, the day that Daniel Howell came out on Twitter and on YouTube. And it was incredible. And it, I was not planning on doing any crying at all today, if at all possible. I was like, if I'm gonna cry at all, I'm gonna cry tonight when I'm like taping my boots and like thinking about, you know, tomorrow. But I'm kind of cried out right now. Dan took all my tears. I cried the whole 45 minutes of the video, and then I cried for at least half an hour after. It was a lot. So if you're wondering why I'm not like bursting into tears talking about anything right now, it's because Daniel Howell stole all of my tears, and you know what? He can have them. I don't know. I'm up in the air right now. Because this is not at all how I thought today was going to go. I thought today I was going to be an emotional wreck about tomorrow, but I'm not, because I'm too busy being an emotional wreck about Daniel Howell, which is fine. I don't know. I just thought it was going to be more than this. So that's it. I really did think that I was going to have so much more to say about all of this today, but Daniel Howell did the thing. And I'm just at a loss of words for anything now. So we'll see how it is tomorrow. I'm sure tomorrow when I show you guys my outfit and I'm buzzed all up about all of this, it might be different maybe. I don't know. So we'll see. Hey everyone. So it's the day of. It is officially Friday. I think it's a little afternoon. Today's the day. We're not bad yet. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know. Honestly, this is, again, like I said last night, this is not at all where I thought we were going to be. I don't know. Maybe I'm just internalizing it at all. Like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I was, like, too soft and emotional yesterday because of Dan Howell. Like, I'm still not over it, by the way. And neither is the rest of the internet. I think this is going to be a thing that's going to consume us for a while. But I don't know. Maybe I was just too emotionally vulnerable yesterday. So now my subconscious is like, no, you can't be that emotional 2 days in a row. But I know definitely when I'm there, like, that shit's not gonna work anymore. So yeah, just gotta see what happens. I wish that this was more emotionally tantalizing for you guys. I don't know, this is just not gone at all like how I thought it would. But anyway, I told you guys that I would show you what I was wearing. That'll be harder for me to do while I'm wearing it, so I decided I would just show it to you laid out. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So first, we have my boots, which I told you guys I was taping last night. I taped them, and then I walked around in them a little bit so the tape would stay, because I was terrified that it wouldn't. So those are boots. This is a 21 Pilots bandana that I got from Hot Topic forever ago. I'm not sure how I'm gonna wear it. I'm probably gonna wear it around my neck, I think, and do that. This is the shirt that I'm gonna be wearing. There isn't currently any like actual official 21 Pilots merch that has yellow on it that I care for. Of course, the merch at the concert I will like, which, don't get me started about how much money I'm gonna be spending on merch at this concert. It's fucking ridiculous. But there wasn't any out before, so I bought this. It's not official merch, which I know, ooh, how are you buying unofficial merch? You know, fuck you guys. Bought this. I like it. It's adorable. It's got the sunflower motif that we've decided to adopt for this. East is up, which I love. This is the shirt. And then these are boring, you know, obviously need to be lint rolled Old Navy black jeans, because ya bitch works at Old Navy, gets 50% off. So $50 jeans are now $25. So super. So those are the jeans. And then this is the pièce de résistance. This is a green military jacket, well, military style jacket, that I got at Goodwill specifically so I could do this to it. Now, this did not take me that long to do, but if you count in the amount of time that I fucking stressed about this, this took forever, because I was like, if I fuck this up, I'm gonna be so pissed. So pissed. But I didn't. I did it right the first time, which is like, it's like a record for me. The only like real like issue I have is this right here. Like, the jacket buckled when I put paint on it, so it's a little buckled here, but all I did was like bring this like a little bit further down than I would have liked, but you know, it's whatever. It still looks good. Like, I still love it, and it's still good. So that's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing all of this. I love this about 21 Pilots. They always give us some kind of aesthetic or like a theme to go with, so we're never like, oh, what do we wear to the concert? Like, no, we know exactly what to wear to the concert. So I love this about 21 Pilots. I hope they keep this up. Like, keep giving us themed shit. Like, please, it makes the concerts just so much more fun. And obviously, I have tape that I'm going to take with me with some scissors so I can put the tape on my fingers and on my leg. I'm probably going to tape the jacket before we go. Or maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I got the tape. So that's all that matters. So yeah, that's it for the before. I guess I'll see you guys on the way, or maybe even possibly when I'm there. Ooh, okay, maybe I'm feeling it a little bit now. Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in the midst of the excitement.
Songs on this record that feel common. I'm in constant confrontation with, but I'm what is common. History seems to me the singles on the radio. Currency, my creativity's on the free when I'm playing through. What's about you, why you got it? Cause you went so first and go all your problem solving, dream drop. Going for those who are born with it. My opinion of those who can treat it lost like it's a video. Right before we turn on and we get on. And I used to praise and innovator from the city. Unitated further and greater. Earlier break is an optional way.
did the thing. It was perfect. It was everything that I needed it to be. It was absolutely amazing. There were points where I swear to God, I saw every little pore on Tyler Joseph's face, and it was amazing. I'm obviously not going to spoil anything, depending on when this goes up. Chances are it's going to be a long time from now. The tour will probably be over. But just in case I'm productive and I'm not a garbage human, and this goes up before the tour is over, I'm not going to say anything. But it was incredible, you know? I think that if there's ever a day that 21 Pilots doesn't do an absolutely outstanding show, they won't be 21 Pilots anymore. Like, even my mom, who knew all of 3 songs that were on the set list, was like, that was fucking great. And I was like, I know. So it was amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. I cried like 4 times. And my mom was like 5 rows behind me or something. So I guess like she just kept taking videos of me the whole time. And so she like swears that she caught me crying every time. So we'll see. Yeah, it was so great. The only complaint that I could possibly have about the concert is that the 2 people that were next to me, while they were nice, but it feels like they were just there because they were like, ooh, we heard this concert was going to be a big deal, so here we are. And it's like, okay, but like, again, this isn't like a big problem. It's just I would have preferred to be around people who were like fans. Like, when I was at Emotional Roadshow, the girl who was next to me was like hardcore. Like, when they did the medley of like their old stuff from like Self-Titled and Regional at Best, like, me and her were like rocking out while we looked behind us, and like all of those people were like, what is this? This isn't Blurry Face. What is this? So she was a hardcore fan. She was crying, I was crying, and so I didn't feel weird when I was crying. And like, I knew that people in the pit were crying, but no one that I saw around me was crying. So when I cried my 4 times, it was like, they saved my life twice, you know. I'm gonna be like this. Interesting tidbit. I thought I was gonna be able to make it through Legend without crying. And then he had to say something. I'm not gonna say what it was, but he had to say something, and just, ooh, it was done. And I was like, Tyler Robert Joseph, I was not supposed to cry this early. I know exactly what songs I'm gonna cry in, and that is not one of them. Sir, you're getting extra tears out of me that I did not allot for you, okay? You're gonna owe me tears back, sir. It was great. It was just great. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, because again, I don't know when this is gonna go up. And then also, like, there are some things that they do that carry over from tour to tour. Like, those of you in the know, like, one of the last things that they do, as best of my knowledge, every tour. So even if, you know, you guys aren't going to this one, you might go to another one, and I will have spoiled that for you. If you want spoilers, like, go on the internet. You know, they're everywhere. Like, you're not gonna get them from me. I'm not gonna personally give them to you. But if you want to Google it. I don't know. It was, I'm just gonna keep telling you guys that it was great, because it is great. And if you guys are 21 Pilots fans and you can, like, go to a concert. And you don't have to be like right on top of them. You don't. They make it so that everyone feels included. Everyone feels like they're getting attention. You don't have to be up close. I've just started the tradition for myself to see them up close. But I'm also going to be seeing them in nosebleeds on Sunday. So, you know, I'm telling you, they're going to be amazing no matter where you see them. As loved as they make us feel in interviews and through the albums and everything, being there with them and like seeing them and seeing, you know, how much they are fueled by the energy that we give them. Like, nothing compares to that. Nothing makes it more real just how much they love us, because we know, right? Clickies, we know that they love us, and not in the whole, oh yes, we love our fans because they buy our shit. No, they love us. We know that. And I'm telling you, you never feel that more than when you are in a room with them. Even if it's hundreds of feet away and you're surrounded by thousands of other people. It doesn't matter. It completely resonates. So go see them, because it's amazing. And for people who complain about how much the merch costs, wait until you watch the show and watch what they do. And then you will know where all of your monies are going. Like, you totally will. Like, just watch the show and you'll be like, oh, that's where my $40 went. It went there. That's all I gotta say. Amazing, and it was perfect, just like I wanted it to be. And, you know, on top of this perfect, I get to attempt at perfection again on Sunday. And at least then I know that I will be with someone who does love them. That's all I have for you guys tonight. Maybe I will be able to put forth more tomorrow, but right now I am exhausted. Maybe tomorrow I will have more, but I doubt it. So that's all for now. It was amazing and it was perfect. That's all I can say. I will probably, most likely, talk to you guys again on Sunday. So it is the morning after Sunday, which is Monday, which you guys already knew. I didn't shoot anything last night because I was just really kind of teetering on the edge of being overwhelmed, which is, it'll get sad, just wait. But yeah, I was teetering on the edge of, you know, if I do any more tonight, like, I'm gonna just free fall, and I kind of want to be able to do stuff tomorrow. I have to work today, so I'm like, let's just take a few steps back. Maybe when I get off work, I'll free fall into it, and, you know, then I'll have all of tomorrow to recover. But it was great last night. Like, I knew it would be. Like, it was the same set. It was the same, you know, basically everything was the same. There are little improvs in the middle that they do. That tends to change and everything, and tends to be different. But everything was the same. And I had just seen it, you know, 2 days prior, and it was still amazing. It was still amazing. I cried. Again, I don't think there will be a time that I see them live and I don't cry. when you have such a intimate and important relationship with them, like I do, and like I'm sure so many other people do, like, that's just, it's just so incredible. Last night, though, of course, I was with one of my best friends in the whole world, a friend that I have had for over 15 years, but we have not, like, physically been in the same space in, like, 8 years. So I got to see him for the first time in a very hot minute, and that was incredible, and it was his first time seeing them, and so it was incredible watching him watch them and watch how incredible it was, and it was just a whole lot of things, and I was just, like, I remember just walking out of it, and I remembered, I might have mentioned this to him, maybe at some point, but I just remembered being so exhausted. And I don't mean just from, you know, all the jumping around and the arm waving and, you know, standing for 2 hours straight stuff. I mean, like, just, I was completely exhausted. And that's because, of course, I haven't seen this friend in like 8 years, so I had to catch him up on what I've been doing in the past 8 years, which includes a lot of heavy things. And then, you know, being there, being in that room full of people, standing next to this person that I haven't seen in 8 years, and then knowing there were 2 times over the past, you know, just over the past, you know, 3 years, where if it wasn't for these boys on this stage, I would not have seen him again. And, you know, how does that not take something out of you? Thinking, you know, oh, if the cards had just not been in my favor and I had not in some way, like, I can't even remember how I stumbled across this band. Like, so it's even more like, holy shit, it must have been something so small that I can't remember. So thinking that, oh, had the cards not been in my favor, and had I not stumbled upon them in 2014 and not developed this relationship with them, you know, in 2016 and in 2018, I might have made very, very different decisions, and I would not be here. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot to process. And it's just a lot. But I think that was like more what was getting to me last night. Last night, it was more about, like, no, me really thinking about it. Like, me looking over at my friend and being like, you know, if I hadn't heard this song in 2016, and if I hadn't heard this song in 2018, I wouldn't be standing next to you right now. And I don't know, it's just exhausting. That was exhausting. And then, of course, I left that night. And of course, it's sad saying goodbye to them for however long it's going to be goodbye for. That's always sad. And then having to say goodbye to my friend, you know, this was such a great day. This was such a great day. And now it's over. And that's sad. But I just remembered being home and thinking to myself, okay, you know, I gotta get the camera out. I gotta talk about this. I gotta wrap this up. And just thinking, if I talk about this anymore today, I'm just gonna free fall into every emotion that I've ever had ever, because I am just so close to being overwhelmed by so many things. Mostly happy. Like, so there's that. My heart was so full last night. So that is it. That is it for 21 Pilots Bandito Tour 2019. It was incredible. It was perfect. It was everything that I needed it to be. I can't wait to do it all again. whenever that is. Hi guys, so it's officially July 1st. It is the end of what could arguably be called the best Pride Month ever, and it is also the end of the Bandito Tour. Yep, we're here. So I watched the live streams from the Columbus shows. I cried. I didn't think I was going to, but I did. Like, listen, seeing Tyler so emotional, it's gonna fucking get me every time. So show me an emotional being, I will be an emotional wreck. It's just guaranteed. Oh, and night 2, Tyler said, was the best show of the tour, which I can totally understand. And they played Hometown, and they played Can't Help Falling in Love. Oh, and I cried. And I feel no shame about it at all. But okay, so how am I feeling? I mean, I'm a little sad. Just because of that, sense of, oh, it's over. But other than that, like, I'm okay. And I think really the only reason why that is because I know that they're doing more in like 2020, thank Jesus. Otherwise I think I would be far more off the wagon. Like, completely off the wagon. No part of me on the wagon at all. But yeah, so that was helpful. It helped a lot. But of course I miss it. I'm gonna miss it every time. Even when I went in 2016 and it wasn't good, I finally have come to accept this. When I went in 2016 and it wasn't good, I still missed it. Because I miss being with them, and I miss hearing this music that saved me live, and I miss being in a room full of people who understand what that means. And I miss it. But I will tell you, I swear it, and all of you can hold me personally accountable. You can kick my fucking ass if I don't do this. I am going to a Columbus show. Like, I'm going to. Like, nothing in the world is gonna stop me. Like, heaven, earth, hell, doesn't matter. Is not stopping me. I'm going to a Columbus show. I don't know if I'm gonna camp for a Columbus show. I'm going to camp for a show because I want to do pit. I want to get barricade once. I don't know if I'm going to camp for Columbus. Maybe. We'll see. If I can find a way to, like, clear a week of my schedule at some point and camp in Columbus, who knows? But I'm definitely going to Columbus show. I'm definitely going to a Columbus show. They're so amazing. You can just tell. Even from live streams that are so fucking shaky and the audio is awful. You can still tell that there's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it. And I want to have all of the 21 Pilots experiences. I've experienced up close seats. I've experienced nosebleed seats. I want to experience pit. I want to experience barricade. And I want to experience hometown shows. That's what I want. I want the full spectrum of 21 Pilots experiences. So I guess that's it. That's it. Until something else happens. So that has been it, guys. That has been 21 Pilots 2019. It was... Ooh, I'm gonna cry right now. It was amazing. And I'm so grateful. They're right. It's worth it. It's worth it to stay alive if just for this. Just so I can experience this, how happy I am right now. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys the next time the boys do something.